Here today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm always a little bit excited when I get a bunch of requests saying that a particular project is a flaming dumpster fire with lots and lots of red flags. And I have to say that I have not gotten a request for a project more than I have for the Toyzzo Gametable. I think I've gotten probably about 5 to 10 people in the last 2 weeks who have said, you need to check this out. It is apparently a flaming dumpster fire, incredibly scammy looking. Not to say that it is a scam. Obviously, you need to be careful with my words, but a lot of people have said, you gotta check this one out. And oddly enough, I was going to cover a different gaming table today that was supposed to launch on GameFound, but apparently they did not want to launch and have to deal with the GameFold, the first folding table designed for gaming, which, by the way, I checked out. It's raised $1.2 million. It looks spectacular. Go check that one out. And apparently they didn't want to deal with the Toyzzo Gaming Table, a revolutionary multifunctional gaming and dining table with customized accessories. This is currently the 111th most popular project on Kickstarter, or on games, and it's from Foshan, China. Alright, so immediately I see a table with some fake people playing a game I can't see on it. Wow. That's so exciting. That game I can't see. Because here's the bottom line. You need to zoom in on something. Like, why are we so focused on these inanimate people? Like, I would love it, because if this is a game I know, I could say, oh, look, that's Twilight Imperium. Oh, look, that's Power Grid. That's, any number of games, so I can at least get an idea of how large your table is, because now it just looks like a generic game on a generic table being played by non-existent people. So the main image is not doing this any services in any way, shape, or form, in my personal opinion. Also, they look like they're dressed up for role-playing, despite the fact this is clearly not a role-playing game. As always, though, when we go into the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Toyzzo. Alright, so get your Legos put together. I see a lot of gaming tables advertising specifically 2 Legos in addition to gaming, so cool. Oh, good to know I can play chess on this table. I was very concerned, Toyzzo, that I was not going to be able to play chess on this table. So I'm very glad that that was addressed in the first 7 seconds. Whoa, now there we go. That looks like a big game. Actually, I think I know that game. I think I covered that game on Kickstarter, maybe. I just don't know what it's called. That looks like a fun game. I want to play that game. If you told me the dimensions of this board, that would really help a lot. What? Bluetooth dual speakers on the inside, presumably at different sides of the table. All right, hot. That's hot. Not gonna lie. They showed you where it is on the bottom. I like that. I was like, I don't know where they are. I'd like to know where they are. They told me. Beautiful. 4 centimeters. I'd convert that to inches as well, because most of the people backing this are probably going to be from the United States of America. Wait, how did it go from 4 centimeters? Oh, you're saying it was, so it's 5 centimeters tall, which I actually, I could do the quick mathsy for you. That is 2 inches tall. Look at me. Can you tell I got a job with a Chinese manufacturer making board games? Now I have to learn centimeters and millimeters and inches? Well, I knew inches. The other 2. Ooh, you could press down and then you get the card up. Nice. LED lighting on gaming tables. Everyone loves the idea of this. However, in my own practical experience, talking to quite literally probably 20 to 50 people who have some sort of lighting in their gaming table, it's just not a great idea. Like, no one I've talked to about it is like, yes, I'm so glad I got that. It's so amazing. Except when they first get it, and it works perfect. But then when it doesn't start working perfect, yeah, you get where I'm going with that. So that's always something that concerns me. But granted, that does look really nice. That was a nice shot, showing me all the different things I could do. Granted, none of them were actual just like regular cups, which... What else? Wow, wireless charging. Tabletop leaves. Okay. And And here's the deal. In 45 seconds in, I want it to go all dramatic. I want you to make it so it looks like it's an old-style film game thing. And then I really want to convey to people that they can actually eat on top of the table. That's what this video needs to push it over the top. First 7 seconds, let me know we can play chess. 45 seconds later, let me know that we can eat on top of the table on the leaves that we provide, in case people were concerned that these leaves were not food-friendly. Like, I don't get it. That's nice. Ah! They spelled cloth incorrectly? No, they didn't. I thought there was a U. I can't read. Oh, what's that? Easily converts to the... Wait. What? So the leaves on the table double as a dining room table? Like a coffee table? That's hot. That's like super hot. Like, that's that's like, we're getting to the too good to be true range. We got the dual Bluetooth speakers. We got the RGB lights, which, once again, with the remote, I love the idea of them. Practicality of them, not so much. And also, you know, those leaves, we don't need something to store them with because they can just be a coffee table. I like how they took away the chair, too. It's like, go away, chair. Wow, they stand up to be an actual table. That is too good. That is so good. If you eat on those leaves, what happens if you spill liquid between cracks and on board? Yeah, I honestly thought they were gonna, like, mention that when they got to that part, but they didn't. I imagine that it would run in between onto the stuff down below, so don't spill on your table. First created, like, that's what I'm just getting. First created, zero backed. Ooh. Oh, Jalop. Kick Booster, new backer, backer many, eye gadgets, Kickstarter tech. Oh, God. It looks like a list was like, oh, man. Anytime I see Jalop, I'm scared. Anytime I see Kick Booster, I'm extra scared. If you're not aware, Kick Booster is a website where you can go and they have a whole bunch of projects, and essentially they'll give you a link, and they'll say, hey, if you can get people to click on this link and back our project, you're going to get like 10% of whatever they spend. But it's different based on all the different companies. And I have... Because for a while, I was like, oh, this would be a cool way for me to make extra money. Because I could just put these links into the Kickstarter page and bada boom. But the thing that I slowly realized as I did more and more tech Kickstarters, which I am going to get back to those, by the way, once my daughter gets a little bit older and she starts going to preschool, is that most of these Kick Booster projects, they need to do that because they don't end up well. Like, a lot of them turn out very, very poorly. I would say... more times than not, they don't turn out the way backers would hope. So, affordable gaming, premium fun, first created, zero back, give us money, money. Also, none of these people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, none of these people are going to be helping on the customer service. This is all on a list, which means... customer service could be questionable. I do not feel comfortable. There's no website. There's no social media. You're not sending me anywhere. It's just like, hey, it's me. I work with all these people. Give me $500,000. And you know what? It worked. So good for them. World's most creative gaming dining table with remarkable features. And it looks awesome. Gaming or dining as you wish. And now we're going to do the Jalop thing. So in case you're not familiar, Jalop... I hate how they do things. They pretty much just take everything out of the video and then they throw it up on the story. So it's all going to be regurgitated. Yep, exactly what you're seeing in the video. And it's going to take us forever probably to get to the pledge area. So we're just being redundant. Snack container. Wireless chargers. 4. Wow. That's a lot. Cool stuff. Enhanced audio built in. Durable and reliable. Ooh, demo videos, okay. Cool. Okay, so they're showing like quick snippets to say, hey, the things actually work. That's cool. Vimeo. I feel so dirty. I don't know. I keep expecting something to happen. What was that video? What are you trying to convey? Letting me know that I use a screwdriver to put them in? And then it will take me longer than 45 seconds? I kept expecting something. Hey, Ricardo. I kept expecting something to happen there, and it was not. It wasn't anything. Okay. Cool. How do those lock in place? Are they just standing next to each other? That looks hot. Ricardo said there are also many conflicting information or information given that when it was confronted, they would take it away. Ew. Yeah. Probably not. Yeah, we'll get into that in the comments, I imagine. All right, offline event. Oh, cool. They went to Essen? In response to your valuable feedback to ensure absolute transparency about Toyzzo, we want you to know that although we're newcomers to the industry, we're more than ready to listen. You, our backers, are the backbone of the board game, blah, blah, blah. To demonstrate this, we've prepared one video for you. The offline event was hosted by Brian, co-founder of Toyzzo. He engages with players in China, immerses himself in gameplay, and delves into discussion with them. Okay, cool. Nova. Okay, I like a recognizable game on there. 4-player game Arc Nova. That's good. Have we been told the actual dimensions? Like, we're 11 minutes in, and I feel like I should know roughly how big this table is, or at least how big the table that you want me to take is. Because I'm really hoping there's only one table size. Because if there's numerous table sizes, I'm more concerned. The best thing is you don't have to worry about things falling out. What would you do if you owned this gaming table?
这个桌子不仅可以拿来玩桌游，也可以
It's also
聚
for
会。
party and dinner. Okay, I get it. $229. Wow, that's a really good price. What's standard? What does the standard mean? What's the standard come with? So yeah, this definitely needs some beef up on it. And Jiminy Christmas, I see how they got $500,000. Like $229. That's a flyer. Heck yeah, I'll take a flyer on this table. Why the hell not? Because if it's 75% of what they're saying it's going to be, it's not bad. Granted, I'd like to know what a standard is. Now, without the topper, that does kind of suck, because the topper was nice, but for $229, I get it. So we have the super early bird, and then we have the early bird. When did this launch again? Check this out. When did this launch? This launched 1, 2, 3. So, oh, wow. So the super early bird, guys, you better get on there early. It's only going to go for, what, 9/14. It's only for 1 month. Our super early bird's only for 1 month. You better come get it. When's the super early bird end? Okay. Kickstarter special, whatever. The super early bird, $269. Damn, that's a nice price. I'm not going to hate. That's a nice price. So what do we got? Add-ons. Extra table accessories. Cup holder, 2. Plus snack boxes, 2. Chip case, 2. Chip case? Oh, like chips, like poker chips. I was in the snack mode. I was like, really? Is there a specific one just for potato chip? Okay, got it. Playing card case, 2. Hook, 2. You know what would be... This is going to come as a shock, but you know what would be better than this image? Pictures of the actual things I'm going to buy instead of these. Like, oh boy, I can get this thing? What's that? It looks like it's like that. Looks like the toilet flusher. Like, what is that? Is that the hook? Maybe show me a picture of what I can do with the hook. Why is the hook useful? How much can the hook hold? Show me some stress tests with this hook. You know, the other gaming table, the one that I just schmoozed about before we got onto this, the guy literally sat on the table. Like, I would love to see some stress tests here. Playmats, $29. 3 color options. What's the size? Once again, I still don't know the size of the table. I feel like you telling me the size of what I'm going to buy is especially when it is a board game table, is so essential. I complain about it when it's a box that's going to go into a shelf. So you're damn well going to bet that I'm going to complain about it when it's an entire gaming table. So what's in the box? So RGB light, wireless chargers, couple. So what's in the box? What box? Not the standard box, right? Because is all this in the standard box? Because that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. 2 Bluetooth speakers, the chip cases, like all this is $229. We haven't got to shipping yet. No, like that's a lot. Okay, finally we have the dimensions of the table. I would put this way higher. How are they going to do it for 10 to 15% of what other companies charge? Well, here's the thing. They probably won't. Like just like this right here. Anytime I look at a Kickstarter game project, if it's tech, yeah, it's a little bit different. Like that is so concerning to me. That's all flash over substance. 60. So then what is this? How many inches? So it's 2.5 inches tall. What is this? It's 100. So 39 inches this way, 63 inches this way. So it is a 5 foot by 5 by 3 ish table. That'd be great to know. Factory tour. Ooh, okay. This is how we convince people that we're real. This video takes you on an exclusive factory tour with a co-founder. You'll get a first-hand. I wish it was longer than 1:44. I wish it wasn't so snazzily cut and made. Anytime all your videos are snazzy and cut and put together, they're not nearly as useful as just a, hey, we're going to take you inside the factory. So here's where we do this part. This is Gene, and he's going to be working on this thing.
Hello, Toyzzo backers. Welcome
Okay, cool. So this is personal touch. Great. I was worried.
to the Toyzzo factory. I must say, when we were into the game table industry, I truly want to know your feeling and needs. This is why we are in the factory now, as many of you want to know our production. I'm here to bring you confidence and trust. However, our mission extends beyond understanding.
Okay, so I'm glad he's sitting on it.
We want to create something affordable, special, and with innovation. To make this true, we turn to China's powerful supply chain, which makes Toyzzo accessible and amazing for game table buying game table.
What are all those? What are all those? Are those part of the table? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. I feel better than I did a minute and 45 seconds ago. Trial production. They got a lot of videos. I will give them kudos on that. They really are trying to hammer home the can you do it aspect, which is what they need to do with a great price like that. So, wow, that was really good. Here's what I'd recommend, Toyzzo people. Just one video, 30 minutes, whatever it is, long form video. We're going to set this up right now. Here's also a link to a sped up version of this video as well. When it comes to getting your Toyzzo table, we understand that shipping costs are an important factor. We want you to give you choices that match your preferences. We have 2 convenient ways to deliver your table: standard delivery or self pickup. If you choose this option, your table will be shipped to a nearby warehouse. You'll need to get there to pick it up yourself. We'll provide you with the warehouse exact address and contact information once we start shipping. I've seen other gaming tables do this. They'll have like 4 or 5 locations set around the United States of America. You go to that, and in theory, it will have cheaper shipping. Cool. The shipping charges for this choice will be collected directly when you pledge for the reward during the Kickstarter campaign. Give us the money now. Alternatively, if you decide on doorstop delivery, we'll gather the extra shipping fees from you throughout the thing with the stuff and the stuff. If you're US and you selected the deluxe reward and prefer the doorstep delivery, here's how this charged. You'll pay full... Okay, there's going to be more. $45 for shipping when you pledge. After the campaign ends, you'll receive a survey. You'll be charged an additional $35 for doorstep delivery. So $80? Wow. That is really, really good. Like, that is spectacularly good. Let's get a point of reference real quick here, because I don't remember exactly. Golly, thank you so much, Kickstarter, for finally coming to 2023. Estimated shipping cost in the United States of America, also $80. Man, okay. Granted, that one's a folding game. Okay, so it's... For a detailed breakdown of the shipping costs, please check the information in the table below. Our aim is to ensure you stuff. So 36, doorstep delivery 72, Toyzzo Deluxe, Luxembourg's United Kingdom. Wow, they spent a lot of time on the shipping chart. Holy guacamole. That's nice. In the United States, especially in faraway states like Hawaii and Alaska, we might need to charge additional shipping costs after our Kickstarter campaign ends via survey. Okay. So they're mentioning it. Hey, we might have to charge you more if you live in those places. So here's the thing. What are some of these local warehouses? I feel like that's really important for me to know. United States, especially... Okay, so Brian, Eliza's the marketing director. Meet the Minds.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian from Toyzzo team. And I'm excited to share our story with you today. We've packaged Toyzzo with incredible features to make your gaming experience unforgettable experience. But Toyzzo isn't just a table. It's a part of your daily life. So, join us on this exciting...
Okay. I want to believe that price is so good. Featured on gadgets, backer space, backer many, new backer, risk and challenges. Okay. Let's check out the pledges. So, $269, so $349. Oh, good. The early bird Kickstarter is gone. Okay. Well, not good, but you know what I'm saying. It's not actually there for a month. So I would get rid of that in the pledge area. Oh boy, I'm so excited you're diving into this absolute dumpster fire. You know, I haven't seen it yet. Like, it's definitely suspicious. Like, that is such a good price. But I feel like they went so far out of their way to, like, show us the project. 32 backers at the super early bird. 1,096 at the deluxe super early bird. Okay. Their company logo is actually a free vector file. Ew, that doesn't look good. I have a feeling when we get to the comments, things are going to start unraveling. What are the dimensions of the Toyzzo game table and its topper? That should not be a question that is something that we have to put here. Like I said, it's on the page. I'd put it way higher. How do I convert it? What material is used? Are crafted with a blend of materials, while the table's underside does not showcase pure walnut wood. It's constructed using a fusion of that. How do I use the rail system? How do I control the RGB lighting? I would organize this like Reload from Colossal Games personally, because my question's question number 11. I have to read through 10 before I get to it. Not a huge deal, but it's nice to know. What is the warranty? Valid for 1 year. Ooh, that's hot. The comments reveal all. Oh, no. Because it looks so good. $340 for this table? Like, it's like, dang! Okay. Playlux, Toyzzo, and Outlook, our dedicated customer support team. Let's check out the updates, comments. Over $20,000 in just 8 minutes. Wow. Comment and win. Share your best board game memory. Head to the campaign's comments just to tell us your favorite board game memory, and you could be the lucky winner of a Toyzzo game table. So they are trying to get people talking in the comment section. That's good. And I will say, if I were an unethical person who had a product that I knew was not up to snuff, that would also be something that I would do as well, because that's going to naturally bury a lot of the negative comments and make it to the point where people just don't even really want to browse your comments. Because, like, really, do you want to read through a bunch of other people's favorite board game memories? Probably not. Not saying that's what they're doing, but saying I would totally do that if I were in a situation like the one explained. They claim to ship to local pickup centers, of which they only list 4 worldwide. I didn't even see those. 4 worldwide. That's not a great number. One commenter working at one of them says, you absolutely cannot pick up things from here. Oh, no! Oh, God, they tried to flood comment section, and they also bury them with pinned comments. Ah! Oh, stop it, Brad. Stop it. I want to believe. Do not back this campaign. It's obviously a scam. It is a company. If a company is from China and it's their first campaign, 99% it is a fraud. Oh, golly. 99% is high. Let's go 80. Let's go 80. I know it's not a great number, but come on, 99% that's high. That's not fair. I've used Kickscammer for years and have a trained eye for suspicious campaigns such as this one, but I only back $1 to let you all know. Will cancel my pledge the last day and have reported this campaign to Kickstarter. Hi, Stephen. We're sorry for this. We have tried to provide accessible prices for everyone. Sorry for cooperating with the Chinese supply chain, as we have never considered prejudice will be so much for you. Wait, what? Hi, Stephen. We are sorry about this, but we have tried to provide accessible prices for everyone. Sorry for cooperating with the Chinese supply chain, as we have never considered prejudice will be so much for you. I don't know what that means. We're going to keep going. I think this would have been so much more believable if they charged $1,500. $200. Like, the price is fantastic. It's been 3 or 4 whole days since you said you would move the pinned comments to FAQ updates, and you have not done it. Is this because it will notify every single backer, and they will likely take a second look at this and reconsider their pledge? If I had $500,000 of other people's money, I wouldn't be doing things like that. You seem to be deliberately obfuscating things and making them very much opaque instead of transparent. Jonas from downtown. Hi, Jonas. We are preparing content for the next update. Please stay tuned. The time between updates is not ideal. Like, it has been nearly a month and you have raised $500,000 and had nothing to say to anyone at all. Like, I feel like maybe talk to us. Oh, their comments are now getting snippy. VFI Asia actually commented on here and offered to tour their workshop because even VFI doesn't believe it's real. Oh my golly. They also originally listed the company location in the US and then changed it to China after they got called out on it. Oh God. I might have to make a whole segment. I might have to really dig into these comments potentially. My favorite Battered Game Memory. Hi, Nerd. Amazing story. Nerd 470. I would reconsider backing this. Favorite Gaming Memory. So how many people knew people as well? Did they try and go that route? Let's check that out, because that's one of the go-tos that I've found, especially if you really want to clog up the comment section. I got Chinese factories watching this segment, I guarantee you. If you really want to clog up the comment section, one thing you can do is, make fake. Wow, 1 out of every 7 is new people. Okay, it's a pretty high number. It's not necessarily a smoking gun, because that might just mean that they're advertising in places that we wouldn't typically consider to advertise, especially considering the dual functionality of this table, essentially being, in essence, 2 tables. Like, that's fantastic. Like, I love that. Like, oh, it's not just 1 table. It can turn into 2 tables. We can eat dinner over there from now on while we have, this game set up over here. All right, after nearly a week and hitting such a high amount of funding, there's still only one update. They seem to answer questions with the same vague copy and paste response. If you're okay losing 200 plus on this, just in case they might fulfill, then go for it. I think I'll pull my buck out. Hi, Drew. Thank you very much for the support. We will certainly show more information in the future. Stoked for this. Thank you very much. Just hope it's real. Seems too good to be true, but we shall see. It's real. Share it in the main comments section. All right, let's go to the comments. They absolutely did buy fake backers. Check out the kick track. The numbers don't lie. Oh, is that a downward curve? Oh my gosh, it's a downward curve. Look at that. We don't ever see those. It's a downward curve. I've been doing this segment I've done over 1,000 of these roundabout. Downward curves. It's like a double rainbow. Wow. Look at there. Okay. In response to your valuable feedback to ensure absolute transparency, we want you to know, although we're newcomers to the industry, we're more than ready to listen You, our backers, are the backbone of, oh my god, stop with this PR fluff. To demonstrate our commitment, we've prepared one video for you. The offline event was hosted by this. Here engaged with players in China, immerses himself in gameplay, and delves. So that was a video they put in there to hopefully calm people down. People playing a game at the table. Got it. Right now, my biggest concern is being charged $45 for shipping in advance on your first campaign, when there is still a risk the product could not be developed. The table could be IKEA furniture. As long as it's still designed for board gaming with rails and an insert, I'd be fine with a sub $300 price tag. Yeah. And it's one thing to back a product and to support you to help make it happen. Every Kickstarter has some risk and startup, blah, blah, blah. Shipping should be charged with a pledge manager at a later date when the product is approaching. The fact you've already planned to charge later for direct-to-door shipping means that you have a system in place to charge the customers for shipping later. You should use that system to allow people to select either the pickup option, where available, at the home thing. I'm currently backing the deluxe. Okay, so fix your shipping. Your shipping kind of sucks. Got it. Thanks for posting the video with the table. I have some questions that perhaps you could answer. The table in the video was very obvious and noticeably large scuff marks on the side of the table and on the topper. Can you comment on what appears to be very poor quality? When the topper is put on, I can see that it doesn't align very well. Oh, Alistair was up in there with that zooming up on it. Good for him. When the topper is put on, I can see that it doesn't align very well. When the topper is removed near the end of the video, it doesn't look like there are any guides, clamps, brackets that keep the topper in place. Will there be anything that secures the toppers in place? In one of your earlier videos, there appears to be a liquid spilled on the table, and the suggestion is that your games will be safe underneath. Yeah, yeah, somebody mentioned that too. I was thinking the same thing. However, in the video, the toppers do not have any method for preventing liquid from flowing through. Are you going to have any gaskets or other material that will prevent the wanted leakage? For all the people had Toyzzo shirts on, I presume that they are friends of the company. Will you subject the table to a review by a reputable reviewer such as VFI? Send it my way, baby. Send me a table. I'll do it. So, this is not good. This is 19 days ago, and this is them just deciding not to respond to any of these. Despite the fact this is a pinned comment. It's a pinned comment. They want you to respond and see this. That's why it's pinned. And yet they have not taken the time to respond to Resticon about the shipping, to respond to Alistair about a litany of problems. This is bad. Oh, there we go. So it's below here. Got it. Hi, Alistair. So, good. Take backsies. Thanks for raising these insightful points and seeking clarification. It's worth noting that the prototype featured in the video may display a minor scuff mark, which is a common characteristic of extensively tested prototypes. Rest assured, the final production model will not experience this issue. In terms of the topper's alignment, it's engineered to fit securely, preventing any potential liquid seepage. Regarding individuals wearing the shirts, they are members of our team, while the others are genuine board game enthusiasts who have had the privilege to trial our table. We highly value transparency. I understand your concern and your points about the shipping charges are valid. Currently shipping... So they did respond to him. Cool. Please, please, please post these updates and not pinned in comments. Everyone thinks you're trying to suppress negative comments. Yeah. Yeah. This definitely... you haven't... This was 16 days ago, and you haven't taken the time to add this to your updates? This feels like really valuable information to have. And they're like, no, we're not going to put it. That's because they're trying to suppress the comments. I've never seen a campaign only post updates like that in the pinned comments and only with a single update. Yep. It's a good move. I'll give them that. Hi, Brandon. The reason for this is because we want to show answers to these frequently asked questions by our backers. We want to show it not only to our backers, but for everyone, as updates are only visible to backers. That is false, sir. I have, in fact... So, yeah, that is not true in the slightest. Thank you, Jason. Anyone, backer or not, can see updates unless you're one of those scummy people who puts private updates, which you should not do unless it's private information, because it just makes you look bad. Go to any random Kickstarter page and access the updates. What do you find? This is very disappointing, Toyzzo. Yeah, this is the most bare-bones, fundamental, Kickstarter stuff. This is so easy to proof check, and they didn't do it. Literally, you can just go to Kickstarter, the front page of Kickstarter, click on the first picture you see, and go look at their updates. So that's just... Oh, it's bad. That's when we say red flags. This is me pointing. It's that's a red flag. That's something you should know. Not only is Jason correct in mentioning that updates are visible to everyone, backer or not, but it is also important to note there is literally a section entitled FAQ for frequently asked questions that some of this information could be relocated to, also visible to everyone. Kickstarter limits who can post or comment, not who can see parts of the campaign. Comments should be for backers, FAQs for stuff, so cool. They aren't pushing updates because they don't want the email to remind people they backed and come back out to it. Yeah, that's exactly right. I generally don't like to insinuate negative things. I like to say, hey, that might be someone doing something, but in this case, that totally looks like what they're doing. It totally looks like, Jesus, we have $500,000. We're trending downward. Do we really want to remind people that they backed this for $350? Like, they got lives, they got jobs, they got kids, they got vacations, they got stress, they got bills. They might just forget they even splunked down the money on this one. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Hi, Toyzzo. I don't know if this comes to you as a surprise, but if you really want to get closer to everyone and convince doubtful backers, every time you post a comment, people can see it in the comment section. When you post a real updates, in my 60 campaigns I follow, I've never seen an update section in the comments like you have done. With all respects, it looks very confusing and annoying to be forced. So let's actually get to the meat and potatoes. Holy God, what is this? What is this? Oh my gosh! What are we doing? Oh, this is all the questions answered. I just want to get to the real comments. And it's pinned. Oh my gosh. Wow. If this is not a scam and just a poorly organized campaign, this is the time when we need detailed information on shipping collection points for all the other countries not listed in a previous comment. For example, I live in Western Australia, so if you're only shipping to Melbourne or Sydney, I already am out on that basis. Yeah, like, duh. Third huge pitch comment. I want to go see the regular comments. I want to see what people actually had to say, but fine. Apparently it's a good one. First pin. This is such a terrible system. Second pin. Companies are going to abuse the snot out of these. Third pin. As of now, there are numerous comments. In order to keep everyone in the loop, Toyzzo team has compiled a list of product features and frequently asked questions to find valuable information. Oh, wow. Check out the Gamefold. Yeah, highly recommended. Gamefold looks cool. I'm covering another one next week, too. That's like, it folds up into like a cube. It's really cool looking. Okay, it's Game Founder. Yeah, I want to go to the comments. Let's just get to the comments. I think the grade is pretty easy on this one. Come on, where are the comments? Like, where do the comments start and the pins end? 4 days ago. Like, is this the most recent? Okay, here it is. 3 days ago. 24 hours ago. There we go. Finally, we got to the actual comments. 7 hours later, the total has dropped almost $4,000. Feels like releasing an update and reassuring backers should be the number one priority right now. If the project is legit, your marketing director, Elisa, is doing a terrible job. Yes, Alyssa, you are doing a terrible job. Surprising when her alleged 14 years of expertise and her amazing accomplishments that she could do something to solidify backer trust. Once again, this is why you don't go to a company like Jalop. Jalop is not going to tell you stuff like this. Jalop is not going to help you with just the most common sense kind of stuff. And it blows my mind. Maybe in the tech sector, Jalop, that's the way to go. But if you're doing anything related to gaming, their projects are just consistently not good. Can you look into GLS? Splinterlands failed to deliver the project. The MLS season ended. They went silent, stole my investment money. Oh no! Splinterland's now a rug pull. Oh God! Oh. So there was a short period of time on this channel where I was like, you know what? I should cover some cryptocurrency stuff. And it looks like one of the things that I really invested in just got the rug pulled out on it. I got to look into that. Woo! That's rough. What app are you using for this table? There is no table. This is a fraudulent Kickstarter. Yes. All right, let's get out of here. This is bad. Do I want it? Yes. Yes, I do. Like, let's be honest here. It still looks hot. This looks like a tech project video. And it looks like a hot project for a very reasonable price. Like the do I want it and the how much is it right now? They got it in spades. No one, you can't argue. You can't argue. It's $350 in theory in the United States of America for a nice gaming table. Like a nice, smallish gaming table that in fact doubles as two tables. It's two freaking tables. You can just take off the topper and forever have a dining table over here, a gaming table over there. It's fantastic value. Yes, I want it. But the can you do it is such a flaming dumpster pile of red flags, and ooh, that doesn't look normal, and oh, that's kind of weird, and that makes me a little concerned, and oh, we've raised $500,000, but we're not going to talk to you for a month, and we have the most bizarre comment section that you've ever seen because it looks like we're clearly trying to hide a litany of dumpster fire comments from people trying to warn everyone not to give them their hard-earned money. People trying to help other people on Kickstarter so Kickstarter doesn't have such a bad, terrible reputation. Whew. I swear, the King of Average covered this too and called it a scam. It looks like a scam. Yeah, it does. I would agree. Like, I hate to say it. So, final grade. As great as the Do I Want It and how much is it? Even though that main image really sucks. Like can we go back? Like, that main image totally sucks. It's, okay, let's be quite frank here. Let's talk about what the segment is. I rate how I feel like the company is handling their Kickstarter. And from that perspective, I feel like the smartest thing they could do is not post an update. They're already treading downward. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't post an update at all. Like, so I think that's a smart play. Bogging down everything in the comment section, making it an unruly mess, because most people don't read the comments anyway. And if you make it hard to read the comments, are people going to put forth the effort? Would you? Yeah, maybe when I look at those updates and see that. But yeah, at first, yeah, I think, honestly, I'm going to give you an F. I'm going to give this an F for you probably shouldn't back it, because unless you're just willing to throw $350 away. Like, if you realize that this is a complete dice roll gamble, then I would say there is less than a 50-50 chance that, well, it's way less than that you're happy with the product. It's an F for that. But for actually how they're running the campaign, I guess I go with a D. The house is on fire, and they're putting water on it as fast as they can. Because here's my perspective. I've seen a lot of SCAM for scam. I've seen a lot of projects like this where it very clearly looks like it's not a good idea to back this. But they are doing things to make you think otherwise, especially if you don't go in the updates and comments. Like, because that was the thing. I kept waiting for a smoking gun on the story, and I never got to it. I didn't think it was a great story, but if I'm just one of these Kickstarter backers who says, this is a great price, I have a lot of disposable income, they got tons of videos on here, they got them using the table, there's a video of him sitting on the table, they got a great price, I think they did a reasonable job. That being said, I still wouldn't back it. So, yeah, we're going to go with a D. Mixed emotions on this one. I'm going to get popcorn for what the numbers look like on that last day. It's going to crater as people cancel. Yeah. And if you want to see this, everybody getting the word on this one, be sure to share this video. I never ask people to share videos because it's such a big ask. But yeah, I'm going to give it a D. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for the Toyzzo Gametable Kickstarter. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to reach 30,000 subscribers in 2023, with just saying that number out loud is insane. Because it was like 8,000 just like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Then last year was my biggest year. Then this year crushed it. So be sure to help do things. Be good to people. Bye-bye.